Hello, P6 students. Welcome to our today's radio learning program for science. As you know, it is a continuation of our radio program produced by Rwanda Education Board in partnership with Inspire, Educate and Empower Rwanda, IEE. We will be learning science together with primary 6 students. And welcome, I am Teacher Gerald. Now, children, this program is very, very important because it is a program that helps us keep in the book. Keeping in the book is keeping in development of the brain. And we keep on becoming better and brighter children. Now, parents, be with the learners and keep supporting this learning process by being part of their learning at home as you keep keen eyes on them. Good. Students, be ready with your pens and notebooks for taking notes, doing exercises or homework that will be given. Now get closer to your radio, tune it to be loud enough, and be ready to listen to it keenly, at the same time participating in radio learning activities. Now, we are going to sing God's Love. Do you get me? Yes, God's love. The other time we sang without gestures, without signs. But this time, we are going to sing with signs. So when God's love is so high, you show your hand so high, and we go over it. When it is so deep, we show our hands going down, and then we want to go under it. When it is so wide, you show your arms so wide, and we want to go around it. Do you get that, children? Good, good. God's love is so wonderful. God's love is so wonderful. God's love is so wonderful. Oh, wonderful love. So high, you can't go over it, so deep, you can't get under it, so wide, you can't get around it. Oh, wonderful love. Students, can you join me? And then you sing and showing with gestures. Good. Let's sing. God's love is so wonderful. God's love is so wonderful. God's love is so wonderful. Oh, wonderful love. So high, you can't get over it, so deep, you can't get under it, so wide, you can't get around it. Oh, wonderful love. Can we repeat? Good. God's love is so wonderful. God's love is so wonderful. God's love is so wonderful. Oh, wonderful love. So high, you can't get over it, so deep, you can't get under it, so wide, you can't get around it. Oh, wonderful love. Great, great students. Can you clap for yourselves? Wow. Now, students, can you remember what we learned about last time? Can you remember what we learned about last time? Great. In our last lesson, we learned about energy transformation or conversion. Is that correct? Wow! Now, can you mention the forms of energy transformations that we discussed? Can you mention the forms of energy transformations that we discussed? Great. These are some of the energy transformations that we discussed. 1. Conversion from mechanical energy to heat or thermal energy. 2. Conversion from mechanical energy to electrical energy. 3. Conversion from chemical energy to heat or thermal energy. 4. Conversion from mechanical energy to electrical energy. 5. Conversion from solar energy to electrical energy. 6. Conversion from electrical energy to thermal or heat energy. And 7. Conversion from electrical energy to mechanical energy. Are we together, friends? Very, very good.
Come along and play with us.
Okay, friends. Today we are going to talk about importance and sources of energy. Write that one down. Importance and sources of energy. Students, do you think it is important to have energy of any form or kind? Do you think it is important to have energy of any form or kind? Yes, it is important because without energy, we may not be able to work. As we had said earlier, that energy is the ability to do work. Is that right? Great. Let us start with importance of energy. Importance of energy. We cannot live without energy. For example, energy helps us in movement, in growth, as a source of light, heat, and electricity, among others. We get heat from different sources. Example, the sun, from the burning fuels, electricity, among others. Energy helps us to grow. Again, energy helps us to grow. Many objects around us work using electrical energy and heat energy. Energy helps to improve the quality of lives. And then energy supports economic competitiveness. Those are importance of energy. I will repeat them. We cannot live without energy. For example, energy helps in movement, in growth, as a source of light, source of heat, and electricity, among others. The uses will include even we get heat from different sources. Example, the sun from burning fuels, electricity, among others. Energy helps to grow. Many objects help us work using electrical energy and heat energy. Energy helps to improve the quality of lives. Energy supports economic competitiveness. Is that clear? Perfect.
Come along and play with us.
Now, let us discuss the sources of energy. The sources of energy. The common sources of energy are the sun and the fuels. The sun. The sun, which is the main source of energy. Number 2, the fuels. We burn fuel, solid fuel, liquid fuel, and gas fuel to produce heat. Examples: the gas, diesel, the kerosene, petrol, and biogas. Write those. The fuels include the gas, the diesel, the kerosene, the petrol, and the biogas. We also have hydroelectric power. Hydroelectric power. You will write it HIDRO hyphen electric power. Hydroelectric power. This is a power produced from generators driven by water. An example, my friend, is Rusizi Hydroelectric Power Generation Station. When you get time to go down there, you will see it. Then we also have the wind as a source of energy. Wind power is produced by windmills. Windmills are wind-driven turbines which rotate the machines that produce electricity. Are we together? I've said windmills are wind-driven turbines which rotate the machines that produce electricity. They can equally be used to pump water from the source to the reservoirs and even to do irrigation in farms. Is that clear? Great.
Come along and play with us.
So, you have seen that we have talked about some sources of energy. Some sources of energy. First of all, we saw the importance of energy. The importance of energy, where we said we get heat, so heat is an importance of energy. Then we also have things around us that have energy. Many objects around us work using electrical energy and heat energy. Energy helps to improve the quality of lives. Energy also supports economic competitiveness. Now, when we talked about sources of energy, my friends, when we talked about sources of energy, we said the sun is an important source of energy. The sun is an important source of energy. Then we also saw the fuels. And examples of fuels that we talked about are the gas, the diesel, the kerosene, the petrol, and the biogas. We also saw hydroelectric power station as a source of energy. Hydroelectric power stations as a source of energy. And we said such a station, we have an example at Rusizi Hydroelectric Power Generation Station. If you go there, you will see them. Wind is also a source of energy that we saw. Wind is a power produced from windmills. So windmills are wind-driven turbines which rotate the machines that produce electricity. And this electricity can be used anywhere. They can equally be used to pump water from the source to the reservoirs, the tanks, and even to do irrigation in farms. Is that clear? Great. Students, in our next lesson, I will need you to come with your textbooks for set primary 6 or printed pages, page 284 up to 289. I repeat, pages 284 to 289. We will use them and they are very, very important in our next lessons. Is that clear? Great. My friends, that will be the end of our lesson for today. I hope you will enjoy and join me in the next radio lesson. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, 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 teacher. Goodbye, children. See you next time. Goodbye, 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 teacher. Goodbye, children. See you next time.